Welcome, and let's have a look at solving this equation for x. Because we're looking with rationals, let's see if we can get a common denominator for everything. The first thing I have done is factored the denominator on the left-hand side. I have made space here on the 2x term for a common denominator, because at the moment its denominator is 1. And over on the rightmost term here, I have turned this around so that I have negative x outside the brackets, x minus 3. And so I recognize that I really do have a much more common denominator than it originally looked at. So our common denominator then is going to be a negative 2 bracket x minus 3. And so let's work with that. That's going to make everything on top negative. Negative over a negative, so I haven't changed the character. I've just multiplied the top and bottom by a negative 1. On my middle term here, I'm going to have to multiply it by the full new denominator. Both top and bottom. And over here, I'm going to have to multiply this on top by 2 and likewise down here. Now I'm going to multiply those through and simplify that a little bit. Now that I have everything over a common denominator, I can multiply both sides by that denominator in an effort to cancel it. Over here, that cancels. Over here, that cancels with both. And I'm left then with negative x minus 3 equals, and I'm going to multiply this through in my next step. Negative 4x squared plus 12x minus 2x. And now I can collect all my like terms and make this equal to 0. And lastly, 4x squared minus 11x minus 3 equals 0. And I can now factor this to find my roots. Okay. I know I need a product of negative 12x and a sum of negative 11x. And so if I set that up at 4 and negative 3, that'll give me a negative 12, and a plus 1 here will give me all that I need. So x is equal to negative 1/4, or x equals 3. Going back to my original equation, if x equals 3, I have undefined, and so that one is an extraneous root, and I'm left then with x equals negative 1/4. Hope that helps.